1, 2, 3. Hello, alright. Oh, wait, that's a bit tall. Hang on, alright. It's very nice to be here. Actually brings back a lot of memories gigging in Dunton Green, because I used to come here a lot when I was a child, about a week ago. So now my name is Scott. A bit of an introduction. I'm a very, very anxious person. I don't mean to be, but I'm constantly worrying about everything and anything, right? And I'm constantly overthinking talking to people. I find that quite scary. So you can imagine how some of my earliest comedy crowd work went, right? It always used to go a bit like this. I used to go, "Can I talk to you, sir?"
Yes.
Right, that's not for me. And I shake when I get nervous, and everyone else does this. I shake so badly, you know. If I was a dog, you wouldn't know whether to pet me or put me down, right? And shaking makes employment difficult. I used to be a waiter, right? And let me tell you, it is not comforting to see a man bring over your food like it's a bomb, you know? But no, like Ash said, I'm only new. I'm a very professional. I'm still only semi-pro, I'm going to say, by choice. But no, I did actually have my first gig when I was 16 years old. Right? I know. Cheer for 16, that's a bit strange. But no, I had my first gig. But the thing with starting at 16 years old is, how relatable can you be? Right? What do you talk about that makes every age group laugh, right? I remember going on stage on my first ever gig and I just went, "Isn't it shit having double maths and science in the same day?" Right? And this older guy, he went, "I bet your mum's waiting for you outside." I thought, how did he know? But I find getting my hair cut really scary in fact. It sort of feels like your whole world is just in this stranger's hands. You can't do anything about it, right? And you don't understand the amount of bad haircuts I've been through to find a good barber, right? And I have found him before you say anything, right? But I thought I found the perfect guy, perfect barber. Until we're about 5 minutes into this haircut, right, when he stops, puts down his stuff, walks outside the shop, and starts vaping. How stressful is my haircut? You need nicotine to get through it, right? You wouldn't find that with any other job, would you? Imagine waking up from open heart surgery smelling of pineapple ice. Right? And that was a really bad haircut, and I knew it was a bad haircut because 1, I paid £7.50. 2, it took 10 minutes, right? And 3, I learned the difference between these two phrases. That's a nice haircut, and you've had a haircut, right? Have we heard that before? Yeah, a few people, right? You know, that's a nice haircut, well, that's your haircut. We're going to compliment your haircut. You know, you might even become friends over your haircut, right? But you've had a haircut is the equivalent of being shat on, right? No one's to hear this phrase. I find it extremely rude, right? If you're one of these people, I find it extremely rude. Imagine meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time, right? And she goes, "What do you think?" And you just say, "You've got 'em, Mum." It's rude. I'll tell you about a time I was comfortable, but it's certainly not now. I was on my driving test, and that sounds a bit weird because a lot of people get very nervous on their driving test, but weirdly I didn't, because I was getting quite comfortable, and I was getting quite comfortable because my driving instructor was getting quite comfortable, right? And I knew he was getting comfortable because he was looking out the window, right? That's how comfortable he was. And I'm sort of glad he was looking out the window because I got so comfortable. I was looking out the sunroof. No, you see the weird stuff while driving, didn't you? I was following this ambulance the other day. We were going about 100 down the hard shoulder. I shouldn't have said that with you for No, and there's a small sticker on the back of it, and it just said, "We are working to becoming dementia friendly." Right? And I thought to myself, what the fuck were they like beforehand? Right? What did they do to warrant that sticker? Do you think they went into an old lady's house, slapped her and went, "She won't remember that in the morning"? That's too far. They're loving it. No, that's too far. But no, no, so it is a very sad illness, dementia. My nana, she has dementia, so it's a very sad thing. Sometimes she'll forget where she lives, sometimes she might forget me, sometimes she might forget my parents. Right, but what's ironic, 14 years ago, my nan's neighbours moved her bins, right? And to this day, when she sees that neighbour, she just goes, "Bin moving bastard." But sometimes the people with dementia, they don't always mean what they say, right? An example of this, I was at her house just before my birthday, and I was just telling her about the day, and she went, "How old are you going to be?" I went, "I'm going to be 22. And she went, "I didn't think you were going to last that long." Like she was betting on it, you know. When I was born, she didn't go to the hospital, she went down to Corals, you know. It does explain every time I tripped over, you saw her in the corner, please, you know. But no, I'll be honest, a lot of my anxiety does actually come from me being autistic, right? And I don't really like mentioning it, I feel I have to mention it. Because I know you're all thinking it, right? You're all thinking this guy's got something, and it ain't talent. Thank you very much. That really takes that home for me. Yeah. Sort of confused faces, but no, I've diagnosed with original Asperger's. Do you remember that? Yeah, we remember the good old days of Asperger's. Yeah. No, until they renamed it autism. Right, why would they do that to a group of people that hate change? Right? And I've got that weird autism. I like the feeling things. I like textures. I like materials. Right, I get a lot of enjoyment from it. Right, I get so much enjoyment. My parents didn't take me to Legoland. They took me to carpet. Right. Can you imagine that meltdown when Carpet Right shut down? Right. Yeah. Closest I've got the pillow section in Dunelm. Right. You four know about that. Doing one of the aisles. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. But no, my set is a bit of doom and gloom, I won't lie, but I'll tell you a bit of good news I've had. I've recently just joined the Army Reserves. I know, well, the thing was, I thought I was joining the reserved army, you know, for soldiers who are a little bit shy and introverted. We weren't doing assault courses, we were just trying to look each other in the eye, right? And that also had no fail, because my first week they went, don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes, right? And I was quite an autistic man, never stood a chance, did I? But it turns out all the Army Reserves are just the Army for part-time. So I've been in Iraq Mondays and Tuesdays 10 till 1. But no, I've got about 30 seconds left, so we'll wait it out, shall we? I can do a bit of crowd work if you want. What did you do, sir? What did you do? What did you do for a job?
What I did up it.
Do you do?
Financial advisor.
Oh. Good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.